Okay, guys, welcome back. This is exactly where we just left off.
Let's play!
Oh, that's gonna be annoying. I don't have my abilities.
Oh, protect us!
Tap, tap. Oh, snap.
Speed of light! Nice and spicy! Brace yourselves!
Wind blade!
Booba, get them! Here we go!
How is he still not dead?
Don't.
Wait.
Oh, protect us! Nice and spicy!
Yeah, you thought.
Let's play!
Oh, so close.
Traveler, I believe I've made a small discovery. Could I ask you to use the Nernama detector once more?
It's probably what's his name? His self?
What? Stanley has an imaginary friend? It seems his imaginary friend is a seasoned warrior, covered in scars from head to foot, and a look of staunch determination on his face. Oh, you thought so too, huh?
No, I just never
agreed.
liked it.
He wasn't telling the whole story.
Please excuse me. I'll be leaving now.
Bye, Stanley.
What happens if word gets out, man?
Do you two still have time to spare?
What is it?
A few days ago, Stanley got drunk and told me a secret. Something he's never told anyone before.
Don't
The
really
weapons
care.
he took on his adventure all those years ago. They were none other than those once wielded by Mondstadt's greatest hero, Vanessa herself. The sword of brilliant valor and the shield of magnificent honor. I don't know whether you believe me, but apparently, both the sword and shield are still right here in Mondstadt, over in Dadaupa Gorge. Since you guys are the experts at this, can you come with me to try and retrieve these two legendary weapons?
Why did he?
You bet! This is Stanley we're talking about. If I can just get a hold of something impressive enough to show my family what I'm capable of, maybe they'll finally come around to the idea of me being an adventurer. Right now, I'm just a rookie. My abilities are limited, and my parents don't support my goals one bit. So,
Depressing.
what do you say? Help a guy out? I can't bring myself to tell Stanley about it because my reasons are so selfish. But I swear I'll give the weapons back to him as soon as I'm done.
Aw, poor Jack. Let's help him out. Venti, you coming too?
I don't know.
Oh, one other thing. I have a bottle of rare vintage wine that I had someone fetch for me a couple years ago. Help me find these weapons, and it's all yours.
Dadaupa Gorge, was it? Let's hurry. There's no time to lose.
Why do I feel like he's playing us like Child did? Looks like I can't use Venti anymore. I'm about to say, man, can I leave? Wrong one. Okay. But there's no teleporter, bro. Hold on. Okay. Now I gotta walk the whole way. A shrine. If only it was new. I remember this place. Brilliant. Man. Look at these people. Oh wait, since I'm on adventuring level, well, ascended my world. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Let's go. No. I can barely defeat this by itself when I was on the same level. Actually, no, he was on level 50 or 51. Oh my god. I swear, why do they do this? What about... How is he a weaker opponent than this? Like, what? He's definitely stronger than the Guardian. Like, oh my god. I hate him, bro. I legit hate him. I can handle the Qs on my own. This one's the only problem. I can beat him. I beat him before. It's just, he's a lot harder than the red one. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him more than the wolf. And that's sad. Oh my god, such a pain. I really gotta defeat all of these guys, bro. Okay, let me just go over here. Actually, I don't want to do that.
Hey, that bunch of ghost churls. Are they holding something in the ceremony? And what's with that pile of knickknacks? Are they worshipping them?
Seems so. That must be the Sword of Brilliant Valor, surely. Lo and behold, the Sword of Brilliant Valor.
Are you sure? Looks kinda basic to Paimon, and a little
Exactly.
worse for wear, too. Why would Hilly Churls be bowing down before a piece of junk like this?
Seems somebody tossed an old sword into a pile of spoils these hilly trolls were already celebrating.
This is in terrible shape, and it's so basic, I'm at a loss for words.
Say, Jack, have you ever seen an Anemo crystal fly? They're found in the open country around Mondstadt City. If you saw one in broad daylight, you wouldn't bat an eyelid. But in the pitch blackness of night, its brilliant glow is mesmerizing. It truly resembles an exquisite crystal dancing in the night air. Is valor not the same? When everything is going your way, it seems meaningless, fades into the background. But when you're in dire straits, valor is the thing that gets you fired up and fighting back. It's the brilliant ray of light that guides you out from the darkness.
You're right. You're right. Then this has to be it. This is the Sword of Brilliant Valor.
He just saying.
So, we got our sword. Now we just need that shield.
He just wants
Let's
a line.
scout around. It's definitely in Dadaupa Gorge, so... Huh?
There's somebody there.
Stanley? What's he doing here?
He's acting so weird.
Sad that.
What happened? Why did you stop all of a sudden?
Huh? Oh, it's nothing. Just one of those Mora spouting weasel thieves passed by is all.
What? Where? I want to see.
Maybe another time. We have a shield to find, remember?
Let the show begin.
No, it's gonna be that easy. Nah. My guess is it's up here somewhere. Hopefully, no, it's not. Are you kidding me, Beth? Hey.
Let's dance.
Might be right there. Like. I think it might be something difficult, but. Oh wait, that was it the whole time? Oh what? Bah.
Lo and behold, the shield of magnificent honor.
Liar, liar, pants on fire. It's a chunk of wood.
Exactly,
A
but
chunk of scrap wood with the handle attached. Who in their right mind would use this as a shield?
There's also wine stains on it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was just taken from a wine barrel.
And yet, my bard's intuition tells me that this is none other than the shield of magnificent honor. Warriors wear their battle scars with pride, and shields are no different. Surely an intact shield is one that has shied away from the battlefield. Is not the broken and splintered shield the one that has fought in countless wars and lived to tell the tale?
He's just saying that
Though
to
the
get his
soldier's
wine.
body be tired and torn, still they fight till the very end, till they have no blood left to bleed. Such magnificent strength of will. Is that not the true meaning of honor?
You do have a point. Shiny new shields don't stay new and shiny for long.
Can't believe I did all that work
Okay
for a
then.
freaking.
Well, maybe if we ask nicely, he'll just let us take the Shield of Magnificent Honor for free. Ahem. Excuse me, Mr. Hilly Churro?
What?
Well,
But what?
okay, you take it from here. Hope you picked up some Hilly Churlian by now. If not, there's always body language.
I'm guessing.
Seems cheerful enough. Maybe negotiating will work after all.
I'm just gonna keep going with it.
Uh-oh. He did not seem to appreciate that.
I'm gonna just keep going with those.
Uh-oh. He did not seem to appreciate that. Oh no. We ticked him off big time.
So much damage, bro. Dang. That's why I hate ascending my world, man.
Let the show begin!
Okay, let's try this again. The heck?
Hey! He dropped the Shield of Magnificent Honor and ran!
Guys, thank you so much. I can't believe I actually found them.
Wow. All that work for an old withered sword and a chunk of wood. Like,
Mom, Dad, check out the legendary weapons I found.
bruh. Your parents aren't even here, bruh. Do you even have
Hey,
parents?
wait! The wine, you promised! Aw, and I actually helped a lot this time. What are you doing here, Stanley? Out for a stroll?
Hey, what are you doing here, bud? Fancy that, huh? You, out for a stroll, too?
Oh, that's right. An after-dinner stroll, to be precise. We were also helping a friend look for something.
Paimon's starting to think Stanley might be a fraud. Did Stanley plant the sword and shield here in advance so as to not hurt Jack's feelings?
Adventurers must be pretty familiar with Dada Upa Gorge. You fought battles here before, after all.
You better believe it. I can navigate this whole area with my eyes closed.
Wow. Then I admire your perseverance. And your memory, too.
It's only to be expected of a great adventurer like me. You guys had better watch out, though. This place is crawling with hilichurls. I'll get back to my, stroll now. Goodbye.
Guilty conscience much?
Well, he shouldn't have gotten so carried away bragging to Jack, should he? Although, on further reflection, I must say I'm intrigued. Someone who can't let go of the past and gives up on the present instead. I wonder, if such a person was forced to take their first step towards the future, which way would they go?
What are you talking about?
I'm just musing to myself. Anyway, I propose we take a trip to Angel's Share tonight.
What? Come on. I'll go before the time runs out. I wonder what the Luke and Kaya went. Oh, almost done. Almost. Good thing I don't have school, but man, this winter break's been good, but it feels like I don't have school at all. Oh my god, Luke.
You know, I'm glad I actually had the chance to come down here today. The tavern isn't overcrowded, and I couldn't be in a better mood.
Tell me, Stan. Tell me, what should I do?
It's funny how he doesn't see us spoken.
Huh? Why does he keep repeating his own name? Could there be another person called Stanley?
Oh, Stanley. It should have been me. I should have been the one to die in the Meljibari that day. Why won't your spirit come and stop me from using your name? Why? Why? If only you hadn't had to save a rookie like me, you would have never died in that windless corner of the world. You were a renowned adventurer, destined to become a legend one day. But now, that'll never happen, because your life was cut short, and all because of a worthless tag-along.
Does anyone get what's going on here?
I think our friend really did make it to the Mare Javari. And I think the tragedy he encountered there was real too. But the real adventurer, the real Stanley, that was his partner, not him. The real Stanley is the one who died to save our Stanley.
Wait, so the only reason our Stanley is called Stanley in the first place is because he stole the other Stanley's name?
I fear that may be the case.
Stanley, for so many years I've lived in fear. Fear that Mondstadt will forget all about you. So I tell your adventure stories at every opportunity. Mondstadt must remember. Stanley reached the center of the Mare Javari. He's the greatest adventurer there ever was, and he lives on. Stanley will never die, because I am Stanley.
Meh.
I am Stanley. I'm sorry, Stanley. I'm getting too old. Now, are you guys planning on eavesdropping much longer?
Yikes! We're busted!
At least he's not an idiot.
I'll protect us!
Go away. Save your questions. Just Leave me in peace.
But...
Leave now. Don't make me tell you, yeah.
What's gonna
Honorary
happen?
Knight, Venti, and Paimon. I'm so glad you guys are here. I've been looking for you everywhere. I wanted to thank you again for helping me find the sword and shield. My parents are finally supporting me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really. They even said they're gonna pay for someone to fix up the Sword of Brilliant Valor and Shield of Magnificent Honor for me, so I can take them out on the road.
That's wonderful! So, Jack, is this the part where you bid farewell to Mondstadt and set off on your intrepid trip traversing Tevat?
No, not yet. I still don't have what it takes to go too far from home just yet. Besides, I'm sure Stanley still has a few stories left to tell. They're what inspired me to become an adventurer in the first place. Stanley, Oh, you're drunk again. We'll see you tomorrow then. After your hangover wears off. Maybe you can tell me some more of your stories?
Stanley's really fond of that kid, don't you think?
Jack. Jack.
Jack left.
Oh, I see. Well, thank you for not telling him about my secret.
Huh? All of a sudden you're facing the facts? That isn't like you.
Just now, I couldn't bear to look at him. His adventurous spirit is so pure, unblemished. Just a weary old feckless fraud. But that kid is a brand new shining star, full of potential. I cannot allow his dreams to be crushed.
You're not a total fraud. Stanley's adventure stories and experiences, they're all true, aren't they?
Stories, experiences. What's the point of them anymore? To be honest, my memories of adventuring and of Stanley, they're hazy these days. That's my biggest secret of all, and my biggest fear. All these years, I've been living to tell his story. But his personality and the details of his life, I don't remember them clearly anymore. But the one thing I can never forget is that he died in a windless land, where his spirit can never be recovered.
Oh snap.
Exactly. Even in his memory, the real Stanley isn't the living, breathing friend he knew at all. Instead, he's become fixed on the image of him as that battle-scarred warrior. And that image has held him captive his entire life.
I'm too old. I never let go. But still, so much has slipped away. I'm completely and utterly worthless. No adventurer should have to go that way.
Was this almost
No adventurer ever.
Hans Archibald.
My true name? How did you know? The wind. I can hear the wind blowing in the Mare Javari. I always believed you existed.
Why?
Will you hand me your old friend's spirit?
Was that a wind mat allusion to?
I
What
can't
the heck?
believe it. Thank you all. And thank you, Lord Barbados. I'm sorry. It's gonna take me some time to calm back down. But I think that I'm gonna be okay.
Yeah, you're gonna be okay, alright.
Ah, wonderful! Stanley reconnected with his true self and Jack can finally go his own way. This calls for a celebration. And by celebration, I do, of course, mean libation.
And by libation, you mean you're not leaving this tavern till you're too drunk to walk, right?
No, the wine here's too expensive. Jack still owes me some wine, though. He promised me a rare vintage in exchange for helping him out, remember? I'll head off to fetch the wine. See you shortly. Let's meet at the usual place.
What's that?
Huh? Where's that supposed to be? Why has Paimon never heard of it? Hey, Tone Deaf Bard!
Bye, Luke. Crap, okay. No, no, it's just I need to. One, two, three, 4, 5. Okay, what's up? Yeah, I wouldn't been so mad if I didn't make that. You think you're better than me because you on the statue? No, I'm just kidding. When have we ever met here, Bah? Bah. Imagine oh, okay. Imagine sitting on yourself.
You made it. Finally.
It's not my fault.
Just tell us where you meet next time, okay? We looked everywhere.
Really did, okay.
So, did you at least manage to find your wine?
Yep. Well, sort of. Jack made it out to be a rare collector's edition vintage. When actually it's just a half bottle of regular cider. This takes me back. The first time I saw this view, I hadn't even taken on this form yet. It was about 2,600 years ago, before the world had come under the rule of the Seven. At that time, old Mondstadt was ruled by a tyrant, who sealed off the city's perimeter with a ferocious hurricane. Even the birds couldn't get in or out.
Old Mondstadt? Oh, Paimon remembers! Nowadays it's known as Storm Terror's lair, right? You mentioned it before.
That's right. The Tyrant of the Winds who once ruled from that tower was Decarabian, god of storms. Back then, I was but a wisp among the 1,000 winds. I wasn't a god of anything. I didn't even have a human form. I was just a tiny elemental being who lived in the wind, a gentle breeze bringing subtle changes for the better, or tiny seeds of hope.
A tiny elemental being? Without a human form? Venti, do you mean you used to look different than you do now?
Yep. My current form is not so different from the situation with fake Stanley. I took the form of a friend.
Just like
In
you
old
as well.
Mondstadt transpired the story to be told, where a tyrant ruled. I met a boy not that old. The lyre he played, and for a song he sought. But storm walls blocked blue sky. He was sincerely distraught. I do so wish to see the birds in flight, said he, his strong eyes filling with light. But his voice was lost in the howling wind's churn, for the whirlwind takes and gives not in return. The true sky and songs that cageless soar, were they not wishes worth fighting for? So the boy turned, extending his hand. Let us cast down the tyrant and his walls from this land. The young boy raised then the flag of revolt, and I threw myself into freedom's tumult. Victorious were we who fought to be free. Gods fell, winds whipped, nations shook violently. In the smoke, a despot met his doom, and we watched as his great tower fell none too soon.
Wait, the Luke's
Mondstadt began anew, the story passed down, and since then never has another worn its crown.
Wow.
So then what? What happened to your friend?
Say, Paimon, do you wish to hear the next part of the story?
Yes, of course. The suspense is killing Paimon. But Venti's telling his story. What makes you suddenly want to have a meat feast?
Getting a little peckish or something.
Paimon's had it up to here with you.
You know, you're so smart it almost makes me uncomfortable sometimes. But then, maybe it's right that true friends can tell what the other is thinking. A refreshing drink, a gentle breeze. Moments like this always take me back. Back to a song that I first heard from him.
Wait, whatever.
Fly, fly away. Like a bird in the sky. See the world on my behalf. To the heavens may you fly.
I can't sit. Okay. Don't want that. Farewell, my old friend. I wonder if I can go in that house.
What are you staring at? Scrap!
Okay, I just wanted to see if I can go inside. Oh, I forgot it's 4 o'clock. Well, I'll do that off stream, so yeah. I might get a wish. Yeah. I'm at 7. If I can only get like 13 more in like the next 5 days and 23 hours. Excuse me. I'll try streaming this soon. Can't make any promises. I think that's it. I hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like, comment down below, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.